he was not messing with Halle Berry, bro, until
he wasn't.
They just happened to be in the room alone.
And what was the thing? I owe that all to you. Love should have brought your ass home last night.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo, that's 92, and that still works today. Love should have brought your ass home last night.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we digress. Jaleesa is talking, and Jaleesa is talking about how you think you're overdoing it, kind of like you did with Dwayne. He's like, yeah, kind of a little bit too much with Dwayne, kind of overboard. No, isn't it? She's like, I'm showing her, no, I'm not going like acting like I did with Dwayne or whatever, but she kind of is. I'm not gonna lie, she kind of is. She's leaving out. Well, no, she's not leaving out, but Dwayne comes by and Dwayne says, you left your
Let us always remember the hardest thing I think for humans is self-awareness.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest things for humans. Self-awareness.
Yep. Yes, it is. She returns the sweater. Freddie leaves. Jaleesa says, you don't have any feelings about this situation, Dwayne, being that, Freddie used to be, smitten with you. No. How much did she like him? Yeah. Did she like him like me? And I was like, what is it the same way? And Jaleesa said, well, she had planned out a marriage and kids for you all. She wanted to have a boy and a girl. And that's when he said, see that? I wanted 2 boys. Name of Daryl and Mookie. And at first I was thinking of Mookie from Do the Right Thing, but then I realized he meant Daryl Strawberry and Mookie Wilson from the New York Mets.
Yeah. Yep.
We go to the gymnasium. Garth and Dwayne are playing basketball where every activity on campus takes place.
There's a lot going on in that gym.
There's gymnastics in the corner. There's yoga in one corner.
A lot. I know it looks like I'm staring off, but I'm like thinking like, man, there was a lot going on in that gym.
How do Dwayne and Garth command a whole half court? Is beyond me by themselves. Like it's a lot.
It was like looking at a PE class in an 80s movie.
I don't know why I thought about the Teen Wolf. He made me think about Teen Wolf. Oh my God.
It was like looking at a combination of a PE class in the 80s and remember in Police Academy, the first one, where they were doing the stuff in the gym and everybody was kind of all doing their thing. Yeah. And the woman with the instructor with the huge M's, memory glands, was showing them how to fight, and everybody was like, "Oh, me."
My dumb ass just like, the hell are you talking about, man? Oh, all right. I was like, what are you talking about?
Police Academy.
Hey, like I said, they're playing basketball 1-on-1. And two girls walk in, and they're about to do yoga. And Garth says hello to one of them. Hey, Tammy. Tammy looks at him and looks shook and says, "Yeah, I'm gone," and leaves. Yep. And it's like, ooh, and Dwayne's like, ooh, you know her, and then gets excited, and everybody around, including Kim's future fiance. That dude is everywhere. I swear to God. But she's like, you know her? It's like, yeah, do I know her? Yeah. And he implies that they did something or whatever. And he
basically admitted to rape.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess he does. Yeah. You know what he does? I mean, it's still middle of the road. I mean, Dwayne's like caught up. Dwayne's like, let's explain it. They're talking, and Dwayne's like, yeah, they're talking about how we got it on. Then it's like, yeah, but I have to you just got to get him going. You got to get him coaxed, And I think
Yeah.
what's the phrase he uses? Like, let them.
Oh,
He says,
I don't know why I can't. I should have.
we got let them off the
That will
hook.
be a common theme on this show if somebody watches it normally. Ryan always says, "I should have written it down. Should have written it down."
But he said, he's telling her how he got with her, that she came over to it. She wanted to go. It was a picnic. Then they wanted to go back to his place
Let him off
to
the hook.
get a blanket. And then she says, yeah, we gotta learn how to let them off the hook. And Dwayne's like, he got that snoops that like that. That
he was like,
that Scooby Doo look on his face, like,
yeah.
well, you know how it is. It's like, you mean to tell me when you got a girl going, Garth's girl, like when you got a girl going, and she says no, and you stop? Yeah,
Right. He pretty much says that. He pretty much starts that conversation off with everyone like that, and to make sure it's almost like he's trying to step in front of this before it could possibly turn into a problem. To say, hey, man, it wasn't like that. It was like this. No,
yeah,
no. It was like that.
Kind of was. Yeah. And all I know is that by the end of that conversation,
Dwayne was not like, feeling them.
I don't know about this. Feeling this right here.
I'm not my friend anymore.
Not really. You're not my friend. What Bugs Bunny said? No, you're not. No, you're not. We go to Gilbert.
Well, Ron was not in this episode, huh?
At all. It was not. It was not. Go to
I would love to have had Ron in this episode.
That would have been interesting. It would have been an interesting piece.
Ron would have been like, "Bruh, are you sick?
What the hell are you talking about?"
That's exactly what he said.
He goes to Gilbert Hall. Dwayne is real edgy and sitting on the edge of the steps at Gilbert Hall. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting somebody to say, "Would you get your ass up off the steps, man?" He was literally blocking the stairwell. And he's waiting for Freddie when Letty comes in and says, "I have to talk to Dwayne. I have to talk to Garth about his control." And Dwayne just kind of freaks out, like, "What?" Like he thinks she knows or whatever. What are you talking about? And she says, "His pitching control." And then Letty supposedly wants to show.
Yeah, she goes through a whole thing.
She really does.
Good form. Good form.
I was about to say, man, on TV shows when they do stuff like that, everybody start clapping. Did she really have good form?
Actually, she did. She really did. It made me start thinking about when people go out to do the first pitch, how hard it is, bruh. Like, that is a hard thing to do, bruh. People think, I just go out on the mound. I just throw the ball. Bruh, that is a hard thing to do.
That's a hard thing to do. I know this because I would be at the dog park with my dog, and there are a lot of tennis balls around. And I was like, I haven't really pitched the ball in a long time. You're like, wow, that ball went fast, and then it went down quick. And I'm like, when you laugh at people doing that, like, yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think you were there when I pitched at Pontchartrain Park.
I was not.
I don't think you was there. You know how they used to have the tournaments? Like on the weekend out of nowhere? So, Coach, Coach was like, I got to the park, and it was one of those tournaments, and Coach was like, "Hey, Ryan, I think I want to try you a pitcher." And this was Bambino. So this is basically like an all-star team, except we were the younger kids. Like me, my boy Chris, and a couple of us. And they had other people on it. In fact, Cedric Richmond, one of I don't even know what he does now. And he was in the U.S. Congress at one time.
Congress
he played Goretti. So he was on the team. I think he played like second base. I don't remember. But anyway, I'm like, oh, I get the pitch? Cool. So coach is like, all right, Ryan, we're just going to play pitch and catch. Like, bro, he basically wanted me to pitch that game. I got there that morning. He was like, yeah, I'm going to put you on the mound. I'm like, all right, let's go practice. And he's on, I'm trying to sling that ball. He's like, Ryan, pitch and catch, pitch and catch. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So I'm doing pitch and catch, right? Pitch and catch. We playing Pontchartrain Park for one of our games. That's our first game that day. And I'm like, all right. So I get up on the mound. And coach is like, Ryan, remember, pitch and catch, pitch and catch. And I'm practicing, right? And I'm like, all right. So I'm doing pitch and catch, bro. So you know what pitch and catch is going to look like? It's looking like, oh, man, I'm about to hit this dude out the park.
Crack.
So I'm just, yeah. And, bruh, and you know y'all boys out in Pontchartrain Park. They already on it, bruh. They're like, ooh, I'm about to rock him. And I'm sitting up there looking at coach like, bruh, like, you can't be serious, bruh. You cannot possibly want me to pitch like this. Ryan, pitch and catch. I didn't understand that. I'm young. I didn't understand what he was trying to get me to do. He's trying to get me to get into a rhythm. I don't get that. All I know is these dudes over here is laughing, and they're about to get up here and think that I can't throw the ball. So, dude cracked one off me. And then I remember, bruh, I remember specifically Cedric. He was like, bro, what you doing? And I'm looking at him like, bro, you see coach over there telling me to do pitch and catch. Like, he was mad, bro. And the rest of the team, I think they got it. Like, I think the rest of everybody else was like, all right, man, coach saying pitch and catch. And then one dude gets up there, bro, and he talking buku smack, bro. And he was like, yeah, something. And I think the first one was a ball, so it's cool. Then he's still like, oh, yeah. And I got mad, bro. I was done, bro. I said, you know what? I'm going to show him. And I slung that ball. But it was close. It was, I don't think it was chin check music, but it was close. And he kind of went like, ooh. And coach, and I looked like, I got something in his arm. And coach was like, Ryan, remember, pitch and catch. Bro, these dudes was rocking my ball, bro. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man. You gonna embarrass me? Never hit the pitching mound again. Never.
Pitch and catch.
Never.
Pitch and catch. Pitch and catch. Oh my God. Back
yes,
on
that was
track.
A digression.
Letty talk to Dwayne about the
You brought
pitching.
back some bad memories.
Oh my God.
Man, I am 50, man. Just thinking about this.
It's like the lights started getting darker around. Like just got darker around you, like you in Vietnam.
I remember that one pitch, bro. I slung it like I could throw this. I was like, I could throw this goddamn ball.
It's like you reminiscing about Nam and stuff. It's like I remember he kept saying pitch and catch. It's getting dark. It's like it was getting dark too. Freddie arrives. He said, "Freddie, I want to talk to you." Freddie and Kim, she comes in with Kim. You got a new dress. She said, "I need to hem it up." Kim says, "Oh, I'll start," because Dwayne wanted to talk to her. Dwayne notices that Freddie is wearing Garp's hat. She said, "Yeah, I'm wearing it for good luck or whatever for him." He says it's for good. He needs my good luck. He tries to tell her not to go out with Garp. And said, "I don't think you know him like that." He's being very careful.
Yeah.
Saying, "I don't think you know him like that." And as she keeps saying, "Oh, Dwayne, it's okay. You're jealous." No, I'm not. It's just, I think he's a little more experienced. He's trying his best.
He's wants to say it, but he just
yeah. And
once that comes out, you can't put that toothpaste back.
Yeah, you really can't. And it's like you don't know him like you think you do or whatever. why would you? And then she said something. Why would you say that about your friend? This, that, and whatever. And Freddie's upset, and we go to act break. We come back to McClurkin Hall, and Dwayne says, "Hey, Walter." Walter wants to talk. Walter is rehearsing his Coach of the Year award speech because he recruited Garth, and Garth is just gonna make him look good. Dwayne wants him to talk. Dwayne wants to talk to him.